Aha! Welcome back, everybody, to another video. Not my conventional intro and not the conventional city let's play video. That's because we're doing it, guys. New city world. What? I don't know what got into me. I literally signed into the old world and I was thinking of what I was going to build today. And I was like, you know what? You know what would be fun? If we start over. Am I crazy or not? I think I am. We're going to go generate structures off. We're going to go world type super flat. Looking through some presents here, I always like to go with the overworld present. It's a little annoying because you get this grass. In fact, I might actually remove that. Just trying to think of what the benefit would be to removing it. We wouldn't get any of the grass on top. Let me think about it for a second. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get any of the trees or anything, but I think that might be helpful. And then if I want, I can always spread grass to the dirt fairly easily. I think we'll remove it for right now. But this gives us 59 blocks of stone. Man, am I ever excited. Bonus chest off. Allow cheats on. We're good to go. And as we load, I'm very excited to say this city is going to be an extremely detailed city. And that's my version of extremely detailed. We'll see where that actually goes. Maybe not even extremely detailed as much as finished. Everything I want to be like finished. I want terrain. I'll kind of explain it here as we go into it. Welcome to my genius idea as to where I was going to lay down dirt so we wouldn't get any of the vegetation. That was a fail, clearly. That was not very clever. This looks interesting, though. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of funny how this all looks. I don't know why. We're here in the new world. This is going to be so much fun, I think. This is a pain, though. I don't know what to do about this. I could just build over it all. I think we're going to do that. Or the other option, quite frankly, would just be to go over here, grab a corner, go ahead and click the fill button, and then go all the way over somewhere else and grab another corner. I have nowhere near the right amount of blocks specified. Okay, this is a big fail. What if I just do like 2 blocks off the ground, get rid of all this stuff? All right, I kind of cleared out some of it. I don't know. Yeah, this is a new city world. Welcome. I was just quite frankly feeling a little bit bored with the other worlds. Not that they weren't like fun to play on or anything or fun to build on. I mean, it's quite frankly the same thing. But I just figured I want another specific project. And as I was kind of thinking back on the world that we were playing on last time, when I did the opening door video in that city right there, that was one that we started in the City Let's Play series. And I really enjoyed it. And I just figured, you know what? I'm going to go on and kind of do that again, see if I can get into it. So here we are. This is where we ended up. In fact, let's go down here a little bit more. All right, that will definitely help with that. That kind of gives us a good area to start with. So today, the video is probably titled City Planning, something along that nature. So what are we doing? We are going to be doing some city planning. Let me actually go ahead here. Random tick speed 100. That should help us a little bit here. We're getting some trees down. If you don't know, that increases the tick speed of the game. I'm all over the map today. And that is going to get rid of your leaves very quickly, like that. Bam. Okay, you know, you can turn it up, get a little bit quicker. But anyway, today we're going to be doing some city planning, though. Kind of planning out what the heck's going to go on with this world. Very excited about it. And let's see what we can plan out. Okay, here's how I'm going to go about doing this all. I want to grab some black concrete out of my inventory here. There we go right there. I'm going to probably grab some random different colors. In fact, you know what? Let's use orange for buildings. Or you know what? No, let's not do that. Let's grab dark green. Let's grab yellow. And let's grab blue. And then we'll grab orange. Why? You'll see in a second. Then we'll grab maybe green. Green wool. That will do fine. And I think that's pretty much it. So what's the plan here, guys? Well, this is when I start to lay things out, and this is going to be awesome. I've never done it like this before, but I know people that do it like this. Oh, you know what I'm missing? You know what I'm missing? Blue. There we go. So what's the plan? Well, I want to build basically a model city in a way. I mean, I want to plan it all out first here. I want to make it so we can complete the project. I don't want to make it this big, huge project that's going to go on forever. So that's going to be one of my goals here that we're going to focus on. Another thing that we're going to focus on is lots of terrain differences, building up to different terrain depths and whatnot. But that's kind of the idea here. The black represents the roads, obviously. Hopefully that was obvious. And what I want to do here, that's going to go to 4 blocks. That's going to go to 4 blocks like so. Okay. I'm going to be honest. I have no plan for this whatsoever at the moment. There's going to be some form of walkway, I think, going down here, though. Like so. And then we're going to go for some water. So basically, my goal is to build out like a little city diorama that we can base this entire thing off of. And again, it needs to be something completable. I might build the whole city on an island. I'm not quite sure yet, but this is where we're starting. So to kind of legend out everything here, this is how you would want to probably plan out a city. You want to use different colors to represent different zones. So my green in this case is going to be residential. I'm going to set that as, well, I guess any kind of residential. Yellow I'm going to put up for industry, like industrial stuff, factories, stuff like that. Cyan concrete I'm going to use for commercial buildings, whether that be like Walmarts or I don't know, actually. I kind of got to set out some things for high density here as well. Orange I'm going to use did I call that one orange? That one's cyan, by the way. Yeah, cyan we're going to use for commercial. Orange I want to use for towers, something like that. I don't know, for any kind of important towers. Maybe this could actually just be any high rises. So that'll be all the high rise areas will be orange. Commercial, residential, doesn't matter. Office towers, it can all go on those. Green will represent parks. Blue represents water. And wood, for some reason, represents our boardwalk. Okay, so on these areas down by the water, we probably want to have some mid-residential, like mid-level skyscrapers in here. So, you probably get some stuff like this. Then again, over here, we probably want to put down some little stuff like so. This is where we kind of got to get a little bit intricate, though. I really want to make this an interesting map. So I'm trying to think about how we can really form this. And it is interesting. Maybe we do like a big kind of New York theme. I'm kind of thinking that that's where I'm going to go with this because it's just always seems to be where my map goes. But here, let's start actually bringing these blocks back a little bit. Let's start with like a 2 wide there and then a 2 wide and then a 2. This is all an effort to make sure that we fit enough buildings into our plan here. I want to go back here now and actually maybe build out some sort of port. So this can all just be more and more high rises along here. Let's see if we can figure this out. That's kind of an interesting intersection like so. We're going to go for another big, huge 2 wide section back here. Yeah, we might very well go for like a Manhattan, New York kind of themed build here. I'm not sure yet, but anyway, let's build this out like so and kind of make that a block. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these anvils kind of represent the port or the harbor here. I'm going to get rid of our little legend, but we'll do something like this probably. In fact, let's just make those 3. That's probably a more realistic scale. But yeah, just having a couple docks over here could be really cool, just like so. Then I'm going to come out here a little bit. All right, and we're just going to keep building it here. Just putting more and more blocks up here. I think this might actually turn out really interesting. I'm having too much fun laying it out here, and this is already a huge project. What am I doing? It's probably time to bring it to some sort of end up here. All right, this is all we're going to do. We're going to bring it to an end just like so. And this will be kind of the size of the island because I want to be able to put some things around the island as well. That's going to be important. That's it, guys. That's our island. Oh, boy. What have I got myself into? So for the most part, this is going to be all high res or high residential stuff all in here. High resolution. Yes, very high resolution. These roads will probably, actually, I don't want the road to run right along here. Actually, I want the road to run kind of back here. We're going to put up some buildings right along the water here. And then over here, they're just going to run like so, maybe with a road that comes in right here. There's going to be a big park right here. This is why I'm putting these down. And then we're going to have some, so a little bit of commercial that follows after that. I've got a little diagonal road coming in here. This is going to be more and more blocks, kind of split up like Manhattan. This is a huge project. What have I got myself into? I might have to bring in some other people on this. Had to figure out some sort of crazy intersection to bring these all in here. Actually, I might just do something like that instead. That makes a little bit more sense. All right, you can kind of see it coming along here. What am I doing? Oh my gosh, this is way too big. Here's me coming on here thinking I'm going to start a really small project, and this is where we're at. Just fantastic. Let's switch up the blocks here a little bit. Let's do some like this maybe, and kind of join up with this road, I guess. And then we'll do a couple more like that. We will do some just like this, and then we'll have another diagonal road coming in right here. Maybe a little road coming across there as well. All right, we're gonna have another road coming right through here with a couple cross sections as well. This doesn't feel like it has enough cross sections in here, though. We're definitely gonna have to connect something. This is gonna be some crazy intersection right here. Maybe this could be like our Times Square. In fact, why don't we mark that somehow? Like this could be like a big advertisement Times Square area. You know what? This is totally based off New York. I'm sorry, but that's kind of what I felt like doing because it's kind of limited to an island. Let's put Times Square. It's not actually Times Square, but this would be like what we're gonna build our own version of here. So that could be pretty cool. Let's go ahead here and continue. Okay, I'm going to need a break from building at some point in this project in order for me not to quit, which is why we are going to put in our own version of like a central park here. Why not? It's going to do something like this, I think. This should be fine. It's a pretty good size. I'm going to have to figure out the scale of these blocks for actual blocks in real life. But I'm going to make it pretty cramped, so it shouldn't be too big in general. But again, I want to really focus on finishing the entirety of it, as in I want to be able to put in stores and things of that nature into every single building, making this the most realistic map I could possibly make it. We're going to be doing something like this over here. That's going to look fine, I think. Those are only 2 blocks. Perfect. Now we're going to come out like so, maybe, with this kind of big road going around. This might be more of a highway. I'm not sure. Let's just actually continue this road right through there like so, and then we'll connect these up. Put some more parks in right there. Just try to make it myself, or make it a little bit easier on myself here. That's our Times Square. We're not going to put any parks in there, but maybe we could put a little park in right there. And somewhere else, I'm sure we could fit one in. Anyway, let's bring this out now here to accompany or to accommodate some buildings in here. Cool. This is actually turning out pretty cool. I'm thinking this is going to be a really fun project. This might take me, I don't know, maybe a year to complete. So I know it's sounding pretty ambitious right now, but maybe we'll be able to get it done in some sort of normal amount of time that isn't ridiculous. I don't know. Maybe we can get a couple extra people on board. But let's just kind of see what our map looks like here at the end of it. All right, let's just simply put a street in like so. And that is basically going to conclude our map. Oh my goodness. You know, when you think of the orange ones as all being their own buildings, this is definitely giving me a little bit of anxiety. This is going to be bad. Maybe putting some slightly bigger buildings all in here. I'm not sure though. We could definitely build some bigger stuff in here. Yeah, just filling in a couple of buildings at this point. This is going to be kind of a big center downtown area that kind of looks like there's quite a few high rises here and whatnot. Let's go ahead and build some up. You know, we're just going to kind of randomly put these here. This is not going to be accurate to the actual buildings, heights, and everything that's going to actually be here, but it's going to be a good representation of what kind of scale we're looking to fill in those areas. You know, as we get into the Times Square area here, we probably want a big one on the end, maybe some smaller density stuff as we move in. Why don't we put a little like plaza thing in here? I don't know, a little park, maybe a little park plaza. Those could also just be like general city spaces or whatnot. So yeah. All right, this is not looking too bad so far, and it's kind of freaking me out still, but I'm thinking it's looking okay. Wow, I made this place huge. Oh my goodness. Gonna have to put in some little road pieces here just so we don't lose track of where the heck the roads are going. We'll put a park in right here and then just super high-rise buildings all around it, making it look kind of interesting. All right, so let's go ahead now and actually add in some more of this water. This is going to be a big river that goes all the way around it. I'm not going to finish all the building densities as of right now. I might not even finish this entire map. I mean, I kind of have a general idea of what I want to put in each one of those blocks and whatnot, and we'll play around with it more and more as we go. But this is going to be a pretty good idea of what's going to be there. This river is just kind of curve itself around here. This might be a little bit of a longer video too. I'm sorry about that, but let's just see if we can get this thing kind of planned out for the most part. All right, so I think this is going to be the coolest part of the map here is when this river kind of comes along back here, and I'll show you what we're going to do. Everything past here, guys, is all going to be ocean. That's right. It's going to be awesome. Basically, the idea is that we're going to have... I'll show you actually here in a second. It'll be easier for me to just draw it. All right, so we're going to have one more island sort of start and kind of follow this main island around here. Except this island is going to kind of end right here. And it's going to be an island, but it's going to kind of represent mainland. It's going to be pretty big, hopefully. Probably not past there. And this is kind of a little bit more of an ambitious project. It's going to be a little bit of the suburbs, everything like that. However, it's going to kind of curve around here as well. However, we're going to fill a lot of it with greenery, so hopefully we won't have to do too much work here, and it's just going to kind of end off somewhere in here. We'll make it about this big, though. This isn't going to be accurate to the actual thing, though, so I'm just going to kind of roughly lay it out. Something sort of like that. This road right here is going to connect up over. There we go. We'll start it with something like that, and then I think we should have one more bridge maybe over here. This one right here can connect up. And there we go. Some stuff like that would probably do pretty good. I'm going to put these roads right up to here at the end. We will connect them all up, and then we will have some sort of residential lots going on all along here. We might even have a couple little towers over here, maybe towards the end. We'll kind of cut this lot off right here. Have some little mid-sized towers looking out over the water here. Maybe even a little bit of industrial here, some little residential apartment buildings and whatnot. But then kind of after we end there, or leave that area, that's when basically this entire area behind this road, it's going to be about this thick, kind of coming along like this, and kind of becoming more and more thin as we go along. This is all going to just be a big, huge mountain. And this is going to block off the rest of the island. Nothing behind this mountain is going to be accessible. You won't be able to climb over it or anything like that. There might be a couple trails on the mountain that, you know, players could go up and whatnot. But this is going to be the end of the map. That's it. And just like that, that's a pretty darn good representation of what the heck we're doing. Might try to add one more bridge, like literally right here, kind of near the port. We'll have to bring it up, obviously. But I think we can connect that into some roads here. So the goal is to have road systems that probably kind of run parallel to the mountain or alongside the mountain. Maybe we'll kind of cut this in through here, drag it along like this. So and maybe have a little bit of you know, maybe housing that all goes in here. Yeah, some bigger lot houses and whatnot can maybe fit in that area. But that's kind of the plan, and then we're going to fit a little bit of stuff in here. More kind of larger housing and whatnot. We're going to put up, or, you know, mid-size residential towers, maybe a couple hotels, resorts. We're going to put up some decent-sized buildings in here to look out at the city. Then we're going to have this street right here, which will run in like so, something like this. This area might be a little bit more interpretive. I don't know. We'll figure it all out when it actually comes down to it. And there we go, guys. That pretty much maps out the entire city of what exactly we're doing. I want to do the big mountain here because I think you'll give it something to look at when you're actually inside the city. You can kind of look over to it. This is going to be so much fun, though. Wow, this is a big, huge project that I'm going to take on, but I can't wait. I think next episode we will start planning out some of the actual areas of the city. What's going on? Oh, the grass is spread somehow. How'd the grass spread? That's interesting. Anyway, we'll start to kind of plan out some of the blocks that are going to happen within the city. And, oh boy, what have I got myself into? Anyway, I'm going to look into it for sure. I think I'm going to end this video there, though. This was a lot of planning and a lot of just me building random orange structures without actually getting anything done for the actual city. But this is a pretty good idea of what the heck we're going to be doing here. It's quite a lot of blocks. Like this whole area down here, I know this is going to be a whole pain, right? This is a lot and a lot of stuff to fill in. But maybe we can use some clone commands, duplicate some buildings. But I do want to focus on detail at the same time. This was the worst idea ever. Let's do a really detailed project, but let's make it huge because that will make it a lot easier, right? I have no idea. Anyway, at this point, I don't know what to say. I think we will just end it there. See if this is even going to be possible, but I might have to scale it down a little bit. I don't know. But we'll figure it out. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to go below, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys all in the next video.